Welcome, everyone. Great to have you here tonight. Before we dive in, let's take a moment for some quick introductions. Tell us in the chat where you're calling in from. I always love to see the variety of people we have on these calls. Welcome to Desert Owl, Bob Gavitt, Bob Richardson, Brian Hedges from Australia, Christina Collins, David Richards, James Truss, Janice Tucker, Jean Thoreau, Kevin Chadbourne, Maria Teixeira, Peter McGinnis, Roosevelt Barnes, Rosemary Hoskins, Sally Puckett, Sharon W., Tom Leonard, Deidre Unk, William Diaz, the Zoom user. We had some other people sneak in there. Those of you who joined us early got to hear from Jim Rohn. Jim was my upline in my first MLM venture, so I have a special feeling in my heart for him. Jim said, the difference between where you are and where you want to be isn't that big. The difference is discipline. Many of you probably remember Zig Ziglar. One of his quotes said, success is not what you have done compared to what other people have done. Success is really what you have done compared to what you could have done. I think all of us have areas in our lives where we could have done better. And maybe that's why you're here tonight. You still have that burning desire to do better, to be better, and have more of what life has to offer. Here's another quote by Zig that shows us the way to do that. You can have everything in your life you want if you just help enough other people get what they want. This idea points to something very simple but very important. If you want to succeed, the first step is understanding what other people actually want. And here's the reality. Not everybody wants the same thing. Some people are perfectly content staying where they are. They may be comfortable or not so comfortable, but they have no big goals, no urgency. They have settled into the idea of just getting by day. Others, though, want more. They may be approaching retirement or already there, and they're realizing that what they've saved may not give them the lifestyle they truly hoped for. So the real question becomes, what do you want? Because if you don't know what you want, it's very hard to build a path by helping others get what they want. So tonight, I'm going to ask you to grab a pencil and paper, or if you're sitting in front of a keyboard, you can use that. And what we're going to do is take a couple of minutes to write down all of the things that you want. And because we're in a hurry, I don't want you to think about whether you can afford it or not. It can be as simple as eating at a restaurant that costs you $200 a plate. It could be a vacation to some exotic location. It could be a private jet or a black BMW. It could be paying off a mortgage or a credit card, buying that dream home. Whatever it is that you want, write it down. The Bible says to write your vision and make it plain. Write down your dreams and desires, because if you don't, you'll likely never see them come to pass. So go ahead, quickly write down, just boom, 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 whatever it is that you desire. It can be, you can think it's realistic or not realistic, that doesn't matter. Just write it down if it's something you desire. Now, I want you to write a number behind each thing on your list. If you wrote down something that you feel like you could never have, write the number 1 behind it. If it's something that you feel like you could accomplish in the next 6 months, write a number 10 behind that thing. Now take a minute and rate each thing with a number between 1 and 10, 1 being the hardest and 10 being the easiest. Some of you may remember Earl Nightingale. He made a recording called The Strangest Secret. And here is the secret. You become what you think about most of the time. Now, if you want to start marking off the things on your list, marking them completed, you have to start thinking about them. Pick one of these things that gives you a burning desire to accomplish and start feeling that you have already accomplished it. Now, one thing you have to start doing is feeling good. Feeling good about yourself, feeling good about where you are, just feeling good about everything. Your brain is like a radio station or perhaps a cell tower. It's constantly sending and receiving messages. And when you focus on something with intense desire, you're sending a frequency out into the ether. And whatever you send out, you will receive back. So you want to match the frequency of what you want long enough, and it has no choice but to appear. So basically, we have to train ourselves until this becomes unconscious, like tying your shoe. You know, when you first learned to tie your shoe, it was probably difficult. It took some time, and then repeat. Eventually, it became an unconscious reaction. Learning to drive a car. In the beginning, especially if there was a clutch and a brake and a gas pedal and a steering wheel and turn signal and all these things that you had to conquer, you had to learn to accomplish. It was a little bit difficult, but in time, it becomes automatic. And we need to train our brain in the same way. So we become what we think about most of the time. Are we thinking about the bills? Are we thinking about something that needs to be done that we can't really, accomplish with the resources that we have? Are we letting fears dominate our mind? So what do we have to do? If you're driving down the road and somebody just darts out in front of you, what do you have to do? You have to take evasive action. And this is what you have to learn to do, train yourself to do when you're creating what you want, your desires. Okay, so you're broadcasting your desire like on a radio station or a cell tower, and then all of a sudden one of these thoughts pops in your mind. One of these fears, one of these doubts. You have to take evasive action. You have to let it go and get back focused on the thing that you desire. So whenever you match the frequency of what you want and you do that long enough, it has no choice but to appear. The Bible says that when you pray, believe that you receive it and you shall have it. Focusing on what you want is like a prayer. And the more you focus on sending the frequency of that thing out into the ether, the faster you will have it. You become what you think about most of the time. So what are you thinking about most of the time? Do you have your nose in a cell phone scrolling through Facebook and TikTok and Instagram? Well, if that's what you're doing, that's what you're going to get in return. Are you willing to give up the noise in your life that is taking you away from your goals and give that same focus and energy to creating all of your dreams and desires? Simple, but not easy. But that's what the super successful do. It's said that Elon Musk doesn't waste a single second on things that are not taking him toward his goals. You become what you think about most of the time, and that is the strangest secret. And now that you know it, what will you do with it? Now, most people want more income, or at least the freedom, security, and lifestyle that comes with it. And the principle is simple. Help enough other people get what they want, and you can have what you want. The same goes for health. Everyone wants to feel better, have more energy, and live longer, but most people either don't know how, or they think it's too complicated, or they don't want to overhaul their entire lifestyle. But what if there was a simple way, something simple, something that only takes a few seconds each day, a way to help people improve their health without turning their lives upside down, and at the same time, create an opportunity to improve your health and your income. And that's exactly what we're going to introduce tonight. Now, when building a business, you always start with the foundation. Think about it. If you were going to open a restaurant, would you start by advertising for customers first? Or would you create the space that can actually serve people? Of course, you build first, because without the foundation, all the promotion in the world won't matter. And that's exactly what we have been doing. We've been building Better Deals and Money, the infrastructure, the systems, the website, the compensation plan, and everything that needs to be in place to support real growth. And now we're at a very exciting point because the foundation is there. Now it's time to go out and let people know. And that's what tonight is all about. We are actively building a number of new funnel systems designed to present, follow up, and convert your prospects into paying members of Better Deals and Money. So let's take a look at our newest 60-second capture page. Discover the 60-second mind-body reset that clears mental fog, boosts energy, and improves sleep. Now, if you were to see an advertisement saying that, discover the 60-second mind-body reset that clears mental fog, boosts energy, and improves sleep, would you take a minute to look at it? Probably most of us would. So let's go ahead and watch the video.
Do you struggle with mental fog, low energy, or restless nights? You're not alone. As we age, energy dips, focus fades, and sleep often suffers, leaving your mind and body out of balance. Introducing the 60-second mind-body reset, a simple daily routine that helps clear mental fog, restore energy, reduce stress, and even improve your sleep, all in just 1 minute a day. By taking just 1 minute each day to reset your mind and body, you'll feel sharper, calmer, more rested, and energized. Click below to get your free 60-second mind-body reset guide and start feeling clearer, more energized, and sleeping better tonight.
Okay, reduce mental fog and improve focus, restore steady energy naturally, sleep better at night for more vitality, and feel calmer and less stressed in minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in our information here. We're going to click yes, send me my 60-second reset guide. Okay, it's going to tell us to check our email. And actually, this is going to redirect. It's not set yet, but it will redirect to another site. Okay, here's our wellness email. Verify your email. Okay, it says, Hi, John. Thank you for requesting your 60-second mind body reset guide. Make sure we send it to the right place. Please confirm your email address below and click your verify your email. Okay, at this time, you're going to get, I think, 3 emails in the same day. And this is just now in the testing phase. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull up the page you actually go to. Give me one moment. All right, so this will actually redirect us here. So understand, this is being tested, but should be available for you tomorrow. Okay, are you paying too much to maintain your health? So first we're going to look at the science behind the products, the product that there are 4 products. We're going to focus primarily on one in this video.
It's common knowledge that we need healthy food to build and maintain a healthy body. For more than 50 years, I've studied the causes of disease and what truly creates lasting health. And during that time, I discovered something remarkable. A natural food source, so concentrated and nutritionally complete that even one capsule taken daily can have a meaningful impact on a person's overall wellness. So let's cut right to the chase. Fulvic acid is a naturally occurring compound formed from ancient plant matter that decomposed over hundreds, sometimes thousands, of years. Because it has an ultra-small molecular size, it can easily move throughout the body and enter individual cells. Here's why that matters. It's rich in carbon, and carbon is the structural backbone of nearly all biological molecules that not only make up the body but gives it energy. Fulvic acid breaks down various minerals and nutrients in your food through a process known as chelation. It then assists the body in transporting those nutrients to your individual cells. In fact, fulvic acid is as essential to life as water and oxygen. Every plant, animal, and human is dependent upon fulvic acid to live. In my research, I've also found that there are 4 major factors associated with many chronic health challenges today, and fulvic acid appears to help provide a natural counterbalance to each of them. Here's why that matters. Your body is made of 96% carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. The remaining 4% is minerals, about 70+ essential trace minerals. Every human, animal, and plant is built from the same basic elements. Miraculously, fulvic acid works at the center of each of these essentials. My research has also shown that there are 4 major factors associated with virtually every disease, and fulvic acid may help provide a natural counterbalance to each of them through its unique health-supporting properties. 4 core functions of fulvic acid. First, detoxification. Fulvic acid is the most powerful natural chelator known. It binds to toxic metals, chemicals, and waste, like mercury, pesticides, and excess minerals, and carries them out of your body. Second, nutrient delivery. Fulvic acid acts like a delivery truck. It binds to nutrients in your food and supplements and carries them directly into the cell in a form the body can actually use. This is why it dramatically improves nutrient absorption. Third, oxygen and cellular energy. Teratol is rich in bioactive carbon and molecular oxygen. Oxygen your body can use without breathing it in. More oxygen means higher cellular voltage, and cells cannot heal when voltage is low. High voltage equals better repair, energy, and longevity. Fourth, microbes and enzymes. Fulvic acid creates the ideal environment for beneficial, oxygen-breathing microbes, the microbes responsible for healing, rebuilding tissue, and regulating immunity. It also enhances enzymatic reactions, and your body relies on tens of thousands of enzymes every second just to function. Why this matters? Waste buildup leads to low oxygen. Low oxygen leads to bad microbes. Bad microbes create more waste. That cycle leads to inflammation, degeneration, and disease. Fulvic acid breaks the cycle by removing waste, increasing oxygen, restoring minerals, and supporting the good microbes that rebuild the body from the mitochondria, RNA, and DNA outward. Why Teratol? Teratol humic and fulvic minerals provide bioavailable trace minerals in ionic form, massive antioxidant capacity, natural electrolyte support, cellular detox without toxicity, and increased cellular voltage and energy. It delivers nutrients, removes toxins, recycles waste, and recharges cells, all at once. Fulvic acid is as essential to life as water and oxygen. Don't miss our next video, where we explain how compounds in fulvic acid may help support your body's natural ability to heal the gut and the brain. If you're serious about supporting your body at the cellular level, not just masking symptoms, then it's time to give your cells what they actually need. Teratol humic and fulvic minerals help your body absorb nutrients, remove toxins, increase oxygen, and restore cellular energy, naturally and safely. Don't wait for your health to decline before you take action. Start using Teratol humic and fulvic minerals as part of your daily foundation for long-term health today.
Okay, we have another powerful video here. It talks about the gut-brain connection, and really our health either begins or declines in the gut. So what we know is that the tissue that formed the brain is the same tissue that formed the gut, and they were formed exactly at the same time, and they're inseparably connected throughout your lifetime. When I studied iridology, and iridology is the study of the iris of the eye as it pertains to conditions of the body. Some say you can diagnose disease with it. Some say you can't, but really what the iris shows is what's going on in every particular organ of the body. So there's over 90 different reflex points in the iris of the eye. And the gut, or the colon, surrounds the pupil. And it is connected to every other tissue of the body. And so that's how important healing the gut is. So when we heal the gut, the brain starts to heal. All other parts and organs of the body can then begin to heal as well. I'm not going to go into this video. You can watch it later if you haven't watched it. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how sharing this concept, this idea with other people can turn into residual income, an income that can last literally a lifetime. So let's watch this next video about the Wellness Club.
What if a wellness club didn't just save you money, but had the potential to make you rich? Imagine paying factory direct prices for premium wellness products, lower than wholesale, and earning monthly recurring income every time you share access. Welcome to the BDM Wellness Club. Here's how markets work. Manufacturers sell to distributors. Distributors sell to retail stores. Retail stores sell to customers with markup after markup. Everyone profits, except the consumer. BDM Wellness Club is different. Club members buy direct from the factory, at distributor level pricing, no middlemen, no retail markup, just premium wellness products at the lowest possible prices, with an income opportunity that pays members, not corporations. Cost to join, $10 monthly for the first 1,000 members. Founding members are grandfathered for life, $12 monthly for everyone else. That's less than most people waste every single day. Here's how you get paid, and this is where it gets interesting. Earn $4 per month from each of your first 4 personal referrals. Referral number 5 and beyond pays you $8 per month. Earn $8 monthly pass-up commissions through your team structure. A modest-sized team, averaging 4 referrals through 5 levels and consisting of only 64 people, can generate $496 in monthly income. Go to 10 levels and your income potential exceeds $16,000 per month. Personally refer just 6 people, and the model shows an earning potential of over $32,000 monthly. Think you can't do this? Think again. Here's what could potentially happen by referring just 1 person. That person will pay you $4 a month and pass up 2 persons who each pay you $8 a month. That's $20 a month to you. That's more than you are paying for your own membership. Those 2 pass up 2 each. That's 4 times 8 equals $32 a month. Next level, $64. Then, $128. Then, $256 a month. And it doesn't stop there. You can get paid 100 levels deep and deeper. Why this is powerful? You're not selling products, you're not buying inventory, you're not chasing customers, you're sharing access. Access to lowest pricing, access to better health. You get access to a system that turns a small monthly decision into long-term leverage. Who do you know that wouldn't want to pay less, feel better, and earn more? Let's be real, $10 a month won't break you, but the decision you make with that $10 could change everything. Everyone spends money, but only intentional people position it where it can multiply and change their lives forever. Thinkers snooze. Procrastinators lose. What are you waiting for? Join today, and I'll see you on the inside.
Okay, this when you send somebody to your capture page and they fill out their information requesting the 60-second reset guide, that is going to be emailed to them. So we have a reset guide here. It's fairly short. And then what I'm going to do is share a couple testimonials here that people have sent in. Got a lady in, one of our members in Florida. She said, I received the Teratol 4 days ago. I normally have a problem sleeping at night. Usually probably sleep just 3 hours every day, get up tired. Now after taking the Teratol, I immediately I started sleeping through the night. Now I have better mood, more energy, and ready to get out of bed. It even improved my bowel movements. I'm looking forward to what happens after 1 month on the product. Thank you, John, for these fabulous products. Here's another one. One of our members. I have been experiencing dizziness when I lay down for a few seconds. I ordered 4 bottles of Teratol, humic and fulvic minerals. When they arrived in Trinidad, I took my first capsule in the car park of my shipping agent as soon as I collected my package. A few hours later, I feel completely different compared to the past few weeks and days. Energy level up. After my 4th day of use, I'm experiencing little or no dizziness at all. Amazing relief, and I've been taking a lot of other products. Tom Leonard, who's on the call, maybe he can give us an update. I've been taking Teratol for the last 4 days and have noticed a health difference. So what I'd like to do, and Brian, you had your hand up. Feel free to open up and share. And I'm going to invite.
Yes, John. You've sort of preempted my question. When the people fill in the form for more information, you then jump to the video. But is this email that you've just shown going to come out before the presentation of Teratol? I'm not really making myself clear.
Yeah, the email will be sent out, and so the idea was to redirect to this page here.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to get is that if I was a prospect, now I know and love you, but if I was a prospect and I clicked a form that says get more information here about a 60-second mindset, and then I got a web page that says, here we are talking about Teratol, I would be mightily upset because I would consider that to be clickbait.
Okay, good point.
So what I'm saying is that if you promise a customer something, you need to deliver that before you go on to selling the main benefit.
Okay, good point. So what we could do is actually create a redirect to the reset.
Yeah,
where they can read the reset and then have a button to click through and go further.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes to me that because that follows in the sequence because you're saying to somebody, have a look at this. You're suffering from this, this, and this. Here's a 60-second mindset. So they go and have a look at that, and then at the bottom of that you can say, here's what many of our customers are using or something like that to improve their quality of life, or something along those lines. Maybe Desert Owl might have a 2 cents worth of input as well. But that's my only thought for the day. But I like the way that you're drip feeding the emails. I just think that some of them are a little bit um, too far apart. Like I was talking to you on the Skype, sorry, on Telegram the other day. That
Hmm.
third email came through, but it came through about 2 days after, and it should have been a lot closer, in my opinion, as in the same day. So yeah,
Okay, so you didn't get an email each day. Is that what you're saying?
no, that's right. Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So yeah,
Okay, so
these
I
are
will
these
now
are
shut up
things
and
that
let somebody else have a
no,
go.
that's great. That this helps me to understand, the things I can pass on to my programmers. So appreciate that. So what I would like to do or have our members do here is those who have received the product and are taking it, if you could put up your hand or unmute and just share what you're feeling. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be doing cartwheels or anything like that. Um, any
Hey,
kind of
John.
experience. Yes, go ahead.
Hey, this is James, man. Yeah, I got my product. Been about over like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. Man, I'm getting better rest. Got energy. Uh, man, I've been doing a lot of stuff, getting a lot of stuff done too. I told my downline that today. I said, man, I've been energized, bro. And it's like a refreshing. Excuse me. It's like a refreshing to me, like in the mornings, throughout the day. I can't explain it. But yeah, great product, man. I really do like it. I'm doing a detox, but I'm finna move over into the rainfall part of the product, and I'm just gonna keep using it, man, and hopefully get some better results. So I can't wait to start taking the other one.
Awesome.
But
So
yeah,
you
so far,
you're
great
you're
product.
you're
Great.
using the detox.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and
Using
how
the
much are
detox.
you taking?
I started. I do two a day. One in the morning and one in after 12 noon, and I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm down. I'm gonna order some more, but I'm gonna do detoxing like every 2 months or every 3 months, probably somewhere in there like that. I'm not gonna
Hmm.
do it every day. Yeah,
Now,
but the
the
but the other one I'm gonna take every day.
the interesting thing is you told me in the beginning that you've taken a lot of other products and never gotten results. Is that true?
Yeah, yeah. I told you that I had done products before, and I'm like, man, you know what? If I take this product, if I don't, I'm gonna tell the truth. And yeah, it's doing its thing, man. I like it.
Great.
But I'm really hoping the brain fall part product, one that I really want to try. Man, I'm praying that it does something, man. If I get a testimony out of that, man, I'm gonna be on the street corner
Hmm.
shaking the ball.
Well, if you're getting more stuff done during the day, then it is probably. I'm going to put you, I'm
Yeah,
going to put you on mute for
yeah,
just a second, Christina. So if you're getting more work done, your brain is actually working better. And the same thing is happening for me. And this has come at a great time because I'm busier now than I ever have been. And I am getting a ton of work done every single day. So, I'm really grateful to be back on this product. Okay,
yeah. Which one you
Christina,
taking, John?
I'm
If I
taking
may
the,
ask.
yeah, I'm taking just the fulvic and humic minerals.
Okay. All right, great. Thanks.
Alrighty. Okay, well, Christina, I'm going to ask you to unmute now.
Hi.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay. Hi. So, yes, I've been taking the one for the bones and the one for the detox for a couple weeks now. My initial reaction was that I immediately had more energy, and within 2 days, I had less stiffness in my hands. I particularly noticed it. Not that it was so bad, but it was less immediately. And then I've been taking one in the morning and one of the bones in the morning and the detox, the one in the evening. And then after, maybe I think it's about a week and a half, one day I was feeling pretty nauseous. And so I thought, well, I took that detox last night and I hadn't really eaten anything. And it happened to be on a call and I heard it mentioned that maybe, each person's different, but maybe take it when you have food in your system. So I didn't take it then to really see, do I really notice a difference? Because I like to really notice the benefit from things I take. And I definitely feel I have more energy. I have a lot of circumstances in my life that are pretty stressful and pretty busy. So I feel like it's helped me in that sense to be even less anxious at times and just dealing with stuff. And I just received the humic and fulvic by itself, and I'm going to start taking that, and then I'm going to continue taking the detox in the evening as well. But overall, I have less stiffness, I have more energy, and the product is wonderful. That's all I can say. I love it. So
Well, that's
once I
great.
start taking yeah, and then when I start taking the full humic and fulvic, um, I'll see how I'll let you know how that goes. But I
Awesome.
like to ease into things. Well, partly because just so you know, connected to the detox, I regularly have been taking, if you're familiar with Z Detox of Dr. Zelenko product.
I am
And I thought
familiar.
maybe, yeah, maybe because I have been using that, maybe the detox is what on an empty stomach kind of made me feel a little nauseous the next day. But other than that, I mean, I'm not afraid to take it. I'm definitely, easing into it though. I don't think I'm going to do the immediate, you know, 3 times a day detox right now, but maybe someday.
Yeah, well, that discomfort is a sign that it's actually working because as you're pulling toxins out of the body, that
Right.
can become uncomfortable. But those
Yeah,
are
I'm aware of it.
so we've just heard two great testimonials on the detox product. Appreciate that, Christina. Thank you.
You're welcome. Of course. I'm very
Okay.
grateful for the marketing funnels that are coming about too. That's what I'm so excited to know about because I'm truly getting closer to getting to work.
Awesome. Yeah, it's going to be great. And with the help of people like Brian, who is a great marketer, it'll even be better. So we do appreciate all the ideas and things that
Let
people
me
share with
please
us.
say thank you, Brian, too. I'm sorry to talk over you, John, but Brian, the emails that you've sent, the information that you've spoken on the phone, I thank you very much. Just wanted to acknowledge you because definitely it helps, especially people like me. So thank you.
Well, thank you, because it's always good to get feedback. Sometimes I feel like I'm preaching to thin air, and it's always good to get some feedback. And as I say to people, even if I say something that's, say, controversial or doesn't sit well with you, come back and tell me. Come back and make me relook at it, so that, at least, if I've done something and you come back and say, no, I disagree with that, and you say, this is why, then I can turn around and say, okay, this is why I did it that way, and maybe we can come to a compromise. Or if you say, this is why, I think, oh, gee, I missed that, and then I can relook at it and revamp it. So thank you very much.
All righty.
Definitely.
So here's why we're using the Wellness Club, folks. It's and what makes it different. It's designed to simplify your routine. I use it to replace multiple supplements. It's designed to save you money. Members get access at below wholesale pricing, direct from the manufacturer. And finally, it's designed to make you money by sharing the BDM opportunity. So if you're currently taking 5, 10 different supplements, you're probably spending somewhere between $100 or $300 a month. Now imagine cutting that down significantly while actually simplifying your routine. And that's exactly why people who are looking to improve their health are so excited about this. And also, it's a refreshing new way of doing business where members are not paying 2 to 3 times the normal cost of products, so there can be room for paying commissions. Member clubs have been around forever, and they're more popular right now than they ever have been. So here's what I want you to do next. Go to the link that your sponsor shared with you, take a closer look, and if it makes sense for you, get started. because the sooner you simplify your routine, the sooner you're going to start saving and feeling better about what you're doing for your health. And if you're serious about it, about reducing your health expenses, simplifying your routine, and taking a smarter approach, and even creating an income stream, that is absolutely something you want to look at right away. So with that, we're going to say goodnight, but I want to thank everyone who has joined us, especially to our new guests and those who thought enough about you to invite you. We will meet again on Sunday, and that's when we really work on some of the things like I brought up early on about creating the individual that will attract whatever in life that you're looking for. So if that you have an interest in that, be sure to visit us on Sunday at the same time. With that, we'll say goodnight and God bless.
Good night, everyone, and thank you.